Here we go! I think it's going to be a 2022 release. I have a feeling.
While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
Another Zelda game.
Please take a look.
Let's see what it is. Oh my gosh, is this Skyward Sword? Yes! Skyward Sword! Oh my gosh! This game's awesome. Yes! So how are they gonna make it work? Because it was fully motion controlled based. I mean, you can still do motion controls on a Switch, but that's awesome. It doesn't look like it's a HD remaster though. It looks kind of just like a straight port. This was an awesome game. I'm so excited they're bringing this. I literally just beat this like right before the Switch came out. So I guess 4 years ago. Oh no, it is HD. Oh, sweet!
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
When's it coming out?
This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch.
This game deserves to be on the Switch.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive.
Nice.
And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers.
2 Joy-Con controllers.
The
That's
Joy-Con
interesting.
controller in your right hand is the sword.
And the other one's the shield.
Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game.
I like that. It's kind of doing what they did with
the Joy-Con controller in your left hand
Mario
is
Odyssey.
the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy
Question
attacks.
is though, can you play without motion controls? Because what about
you
people
can
who
perform
have
other actions like using both controllers to wield a
docked.
bow and arrow.
Or
These
play it
physical
like a
movements add a
handheld?
sense of urgency and tension to combat.
Maybe you're not able to play it that way.
But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls.
Never mind, you
ensure
just
it can
answered
be
my
played in
question.
handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite
Now
system.
with button
After
only
mulling
controls, a
over
lot of
how
people are
to
gonna like
assign
this.
different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward.
That's awesome that they are accommodating to people who
Swing to
have
the
like
right,
a Switch Lite
to the
or
left,
like to play it on
or diagonally. Just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
Plus, I don't want to always play with motion controls, but this game was awesome with motion controls.
Here's something else we've been working on.
Ooh, there's something else?
Specially designed Joy-Con
Joy-Cons!
controllers. The right
I want
Joy-Con
those.
controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield
those
motif.
look awesome.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword,
First time
as the
getting
game
Zelda,
depicting the earliest story in the Legend of
themed
Zelda
Joy-Cons.
timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword
And this
itself.
is the first game in the timeline, so that's exciting.
We hope that people who
When's it
played
coming
the
out?
original game on Wii and those playing it for the first time will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda.
When's it coming out? July 16th!
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th.
Oh, baby.
Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game
I'm
on
excited.
Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers.
I want those.
Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath
Yes,
of the
it
Wild
was.
game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yep,
Using the sailcloth to descend in midair,
yep.
a stamina gauge that depleted
and to
as you
break down
scaled
weapons.
walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played
this
The
game
Legend
is so
of
much
Zelda
fun.
Breath of the Wild
You guys
will
never
give this
played
game
this?
a try as
Oh,
well.
you're gonna love it. It's an awesome game. Definitely underrated for sure.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda
So they brought
Skyward
this out in
Sword
HD, and they all need to bring the other HD versions to the Switch. Like, where are the other ones? Where's Twilight Princess and Skyward?
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda
I'm happy with
Skyward
that,
Sword
though.
has been
happy with that.
optimized for Nintendo Switch. It